Okay. Hi everybody, this is Christine Clifton at Healthy Motion in Denville. Tuesday night, West Coast Swing Dance Camp. Tonight was the last night. It was kind of like our graduation party. We covered everything. We covered turns, we covered dance, we covered styling, we even did some syncopations to start. So what I'm going to do is kind of distill that down to some of the turns that we did. So we're going to cover the turns. I'm going to show you how we applied dancing the dance to the turns, and I'm going to show you how we applied styling to the turns as well, okay? So we reviewed the rules of turn, which is in the direction that we're turning, the opposite side of the body is the controlling side. So if I'm turning to the left, then my right side is my controlling side, and we're actually going to bring our whole side of our body through, okay? And opposite for the other turn. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to weight on the inside of our feet when we do our turns. So we're going to make sure that our weighting is on the inside instead of kind of letting the foot flop a little bit. We're going to turn the foot we're standing on. So if I'm moving through a turn like this, I'm not going to reach back with this leg. Instead, I'm going to turn this left leg so I can step to the right leg. So I'm turning the foot I'm standing on as opposed to moving through and stepping and trying to turn the foot I'm moving to. I'm going to rotate this foot so I'm forward in this way. I think that's good for now. If you want the rest of the secrets of turns, you can email me at info@fitnessindenvillenj.com, and I will send you the secrets of turn. So we're going to apply some of that turn theory. I want you to say hello to Terry. Do you want to wave, Terry? You're going to be famous on YouTube. So what we did was a double turn. It's not really a double turn, but that's what it's called, off of the front tuck for the follower. Now for the follower, what we're going to do is we're going to engage the controlling side. We're going to bring that left arm through, which is our genie arm, and then when we come out of the turn, we're actually going to open up the arm, which helps slow down the turn. The coolest thing about styling in turns is that it's functional as well. It looks good, and it also serves a purpose for the turn. So check this out. We're going to do a sugar push, and we're going to do a front tuck to a follower's turn, which happens to be kind of like a double turn. Good. Beautiful. See that arm styling? So when we free up the arms from our body, it helps this middle part of our body be free and take over some of the control of the turn. From a leader's perspective, what I'm going to do is make sure that when she comes in for this front tuck, I'm going to make sure that I let her come in before I send her away, because that's part of the momentum she's going to need for this turn. When I raise the hand, pause right there, when I raise the hand, I'm just going to slightly engage the hand and leave it raised so she knows she's going to be turning on that triple instead of just doing her anchoring away on that triple. So from a leader's perspective, I'm going to make sure that when she comes in, I'm going to let her in and away. We're going to use that momentum, and I'm going to leave that hand up as she comes around. Okay, and that leaves me ready to go. Now, the turn we did for the leader was really cool and very unusual. I called it the RJ Centeno turn. RJ is so good at using his momentum through the dance and turning off of that momentum. So what we did for the leaders was off a basic whip, we're going to turn to the right off the basic whip. So as we do our triple step, 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 triple step, and then we're going to do a leader's head loop or something like that. So the skill of this turn is as I bring her through, this is off a basic whip. Nothing has changed here. I'm on my right foot, she's on her left foot. All I have left is my triple step left to go. So I'm not going to send her out for stretch like I would normally do on the whip. I'm going to keep her closer to me. Step, step, triple step, step, step. I'm going to keep her closer to me. I'm going to take that momentum as I move her around and keep my body moving to the right. Turning my left foot a half a turn. I'm going to pass the hand behind me. I'm going to do another half a turn. And then my last step of the triple is placing my right foot down in third position. And then whatever out that I want to choose to do to prepare or to come out of that. So all together for the leader, it's step, step, triple step, 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 triple step, and then I'm ready to lead the out from that. Cool. So the styling that we use, you can see that Teresa's been using what I call the toothpick principle. So we're keeping those arms away from the body so we can control the turn and keep our body loose. It's the balance, it's the looseness that gives us the balance in turns. So we're pulling those arms away, we're either styling them or we're keeping them out of our body. We're using a controlling side of the turn. For the followers, it was the left side as she comes through for this double turn. And she's going to open up at the end with that arm styling so that it slows down the turn. For the leader, I'm turning to the right, so it's my left side, that's my controlling side. It happens to be connected to the follower, but we're going to release that behind our back so that we can keep this right shoulder going. So as she comes through, my controlling side is to the left, but I'm immediately going to release that arm so that I can keep my turn going through. And in this case, I'm just looping the follower's head. So that was about 1/10 of what we covered tonight, right, Terry? Did you have a good time? She had a great time. So I welcome you to come out. Next week we have John Lindo coming out, an evening with John Lindo. I welcome you to join us for that. We're having workshops as well as dancing. So next week, the 14th of September, come and join us for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then the week after that, we're going to start our regular Advanced Concepts class again, which starts at 8 o'clock on Tuesday nights. 15 minutes of practice to start, a 45-minute lesson, and then another hour of dance. So join us here, Healthy Motion, Tuesday night, fitnessindenvilleNJ.com. We hope to see you. Say bye, Terry. Bye.